Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good night. My name is Muhammad Irfan Hadi bin ZAHARI. I am third year student at Faculty of Islamic Studies UKM, and tonight I will interview one of my friends. It is Abid Hakimi. Assalamualaikum. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
So tonight, we were going to discuss the topic about which is better, learn online or learn face to face. So I will start with the first question. Number one, what are the advantage of learning online and learning face to face?
Okay. So thank you, Irfan. So for my opinion, actually for the advantage of online learning, okay. So firstly for online learning, actually online learning can be easy to access, so we can join the class anywhere and anytime. So during the class, for example, we can join from home, we can join from college, and if we have any other task to attend, we can also attend the class at the same time. Okay. And actually, there are many ways to join the class. For example, we can join using the phone. We can join the class using computer or laptop. So there are many options to join the class. And if we can't attend the class, we can see the recording back. And for the advantage of study face-to-face or physical class, uh, I think students give more attention during the physical class rather than during the online class, because during the physical class there will be more interaction between student and lecturer, more interaction between student and their friends, so they can be more focused and they can have a good and more understanding about the topic. So I think that's the advantage of online learning and also for the face-to-face study.
Okay, thank you to Abid for the first questions. Next, we will discuss about uh, the contrast or disadvantage of learning online and face-to-face. So, what uh, what are the disadvantage of learning online and face-to-face?
Okay. As we know, everything have their goods and the bad side. So for the advantage of online learning, so firstly, students have less focus. They lack of focus during the online classes or online learning. Because during the class, for example, they do not open do not open their camera. They can be do any other thing rather than study. For example, then they can be attend the class, at the same time they sleep, they do other chores, they do like other tasks lah, so that they have less attention during the class. And also during the class online, they need to have a good reception. For example, there are students with a bad reception at their home, so that they can't attend the class. So there will be a problem to attend the online class. So for the disadvantages for face-to-face learning, uh, for the face-to-face learning, student need to go back to campus to attend the class. Okay, so they need to, like, for example, they need to go to class like early in the morning, and sometimes there are class that uh, the lecturers do during the night. So their times is actually very packed, and uh, there are many constraints about uh, how they need and how they can be physically in the class, and they also need to have accommodation that nearly to the campus, so they easily go to the class. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So after we discuss the pros and cons of uh, learning online and learning face-to-face, so I will have to ask for last questions about your opinion about do you think that um, learning online should continues in next seasons or in the easy word in endemic. What about your opinion?
Okay. So for my opinion, as we moving toward the endemic, so I think it's better to have face-to-face class, physical class, because student give more attention during the physical class. There may be problems, for example, to attend the class, but as a student, they should make every effort to attend the class. And because student, actually their priorities is to study and to understand about their study. So to get more understanding about their study, I think it is better to have it during the physical class.
Okay, thank you for the last questions. So, in the conclusion, I would like to simplify that the physical learning or study face to face, in my opinion, uh, should should to um, have it in the next seasons, and the online class learning should not to be continue because uh, we must to we must to try to adapt to learning in the face to face, so that we can study in the best accommodations, and we will get the and we will achieve a knowledge better. So that's all the discussion tonight. I would like to thanks to Abi Akimi, because for his willingness to share his views and opinions about studying online or studying face to face. I would like to see you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today I want to do some interview to our interviewer. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, before our interview, I want to you introduce your name, age, and where you study from.
My name is Muhammad Amir bin Rose. My age 22 years old. My course is History in Faculty Social Science of Humanities.
Okay, wow, you're from the faculty of science, social science and humanity. Yes, so good in studies. Okay, for my first questions, we know about before our studies, we have our pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19 have done not in our country but whole the world. But after the vaccination, they do the SOP, and currently our COVID case. Now we have moved to the endemic season. In the endemic season, the not to back our coronavirus spread. So for my first question, we are our learning online with our students. What the advantage of the online learning and learning face to face, for your opinion?
In my opinion, advantage online class and face to face. Online class courses bring education right to your home. Parents may look over the shoulder of an online student while they are surfing across the web. In short, everyone in the household gets involved in learning. Having the support of your family and friends makes you more likely to succeed. Online courses have financial benefit. Consider the cost of missing work to make classes or not being eligible for a promotion because you cannot attend class to advantage your educational level. These are very tangible benefits of having access to education at home. Meanwhile, face-to-face real-time interaction. This is a great opportunity for people to learn better through cooperative activities and group work. And the second is cooperation. Working in groups is a vital part of the traditional learning process. This enables students to work effectively and productively in their educational journey.
Okay. Wow. There has many advantage for the online learning and face-to-face learning. You know, with the online learning, to the class, you can do the some online or indirect or not direct class. And face-to-face, you can see our lecturer and see the friends Okay, for the last question. Okay, we have continued our academic season. Okay, the question, the relevance of not doing the learning online continues as it moves into the academic season. Okay, what is your opinion about it?
It is relevant. Synergies between research and teaching should be given more special attention. At a time when universities are pursuing research and publication KPIs, the COVID-19 pandemic has shown how solutions to the constraints of the learning and teaching process cannot be generated effectively. For example, at this point, the university still relies on learning application from abroad, which also cost relatively high and are not suitable for the domestic context.
Okay. Thank you for Amirul about the opinion. Okay, we have finished about the interview about the online learning versus face-to-face. Okay, I very thank you for Amirul. Our cooperation to the interview. Okay, thank you for.
Assalamualaikum Aziz.
Waalaikumsalam.
I have 4 questions for you about learning, either face to face or online. First question: what do you choose for your learning, face to face or online?
Okay, thank you. So personally, for me, I think face to face is more better and convenient to do in the learning session.
Give your opinion about your answer at number 1.
Okay. So for my answer in the question 1 is I choose face to face session, which is I think face to face is more good than online session because we can more understand on what we learn. Next, I think we also can focus on what the lecturers or teachers teach us. Not only that, I think face-to-face learning also can help us more understand because we can ask the teacher or lecturers on the things that we are not understanding. I think that's all.
Number 3. Give me advantage and disadvantage for face to face and online.
Okay. The advantage for face-to-face and online. Okay, I think there are many advantage and disadvantage between these two type of learning. For the online session, I think it is make the students and lecturers is to conduct the class because they all don't have to dress their uniform or whatsoever. Don't have to go to the class, but only can on their class on the laptop. Yes. For the face-to-face, I think the advantage is we can make students more understand and get what lecturer or teachers teach them. Yeah.
For disadvantage for face-to-face and online.
Okay, so for me, these two types also have their disadvantages. For the face-to-face, I think the disadvantage is maybe the learning session is maybe long, so student will feel bored. Bored and quite sleepy. So maybe because the long time they have, they will feel tired, and it will make them less focused maybe in the end of the class. I think for the online also have the disadvantage such as like internet connection. Yeah, because not all the students have the good connection, right? So I think connection is the important problem that makes students hard to do online learning. Same as the lecturers.
Okay, number 4. Which one you prefer and you feel so comfort to study?
For me, surely I think all students will choose face-to-face learning because it is help us more understand and more focus on the class rather than the online learning. Because if we do the online learning, we can also do another thing while the class go on, right? So I think face-to-face session is more good and have quality. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.